Rain fell in sheets against the windshield as Thomas guided his car along the winding forest road. The GPS had long since lost signal, and the last town he passed was nearly an hour behind him. He was supposed to meet his friends at a remote airman cabin deep in the woods. A digital detox weekend. They'd called it, but now, alone in the rain with darkness swallowing the road, Thomas wasn't so sure it was a good idea. The trees loomed like watching figures, their twisted branches clawing at the sky. Lightning flashed. That's when he saw it, a figure on the side of the road. A woman, pale, soaked, barefoot. She stood completely still. Thomas slowed, unsure. He rolled down the window a crack. "Hey, are you okay?" No answer. Another flash of lightning lit her face, dark eyes, sunken cheeks, lips that looked sewn shut. Then the thunder crashed and she was gone. He slammed the window shut, heart racing. Nothing, no one, just trees and rain. He drove on, faster now, every muscle tight. 20 minutes later, he reached the cabin. It was small, old, tucked behind a curtain of pine trees. The porch light flickered. 2 cars were already there, his friends had arrived. Relieved, he ran up to the door, knocking hard. No answer. He tried the knob, it opened. "Guys," he called, stepping in. Silence. The cabin was dark inside. No lights. No fire, no laughter. Just the sound of dripping water and the steady tick of an old grandfather clock in the hallway. He found their bags piled by the door. Shoes left in a hurry. A phone sat on the floor. Screen cracked, he picked it up, Jenna's. The screen lit up, then glitched and went black. In the kitchen, he found a pot of water boiling on the stove. No one in sight. Upstairs, the bathroom door was closed. He knocked, no reply. He opened it slowly. The mirror was shattered. Red handprints smeared the walls. The tub was full, but the water was black. He stepped back, breath shallow. Something was terribly wrong. That's when he heard footsteps, soft, bare feet across the wooden floor downstairs. He rushed down, hello. The door to the basement creaked open. He hadn't noticed it before. From below, a faint light flickered. He descended, calling out again. The stairs were narrow and steep. At the bottom, the basement was lit by a single swinging bulb. It revealed a wide room with concrete walls and drawings. All over the walls were drawings, scrawled in charcoal and blood. Figures with stitched mouths, empty eyes, trees with screaming faces. A cabin surrounded by shadows. And in the center of the room, his friends. They were kneeling in a circle, eyes wide open, unmoving, faces frozen in terror, mouths sewn shut. He ran to them, trying to speak, to pull them free, but their bodies were stiff, skin cold like statues, like dolls. A low sound filled the room, a rasping breath behind him. He turned. The woman stood at the base of the stairs, closer now, eyes darker than anything he'd ever seen. Her mouth tore slowly open, stitches ripping one by one. Blood dripped from the wounds. Thomas stumbled back, heart pounding. The woman lifted a finger, pointing at him. Then the room around him began to change, the walls pulsing, the drawings writhing like they were alive. The light flickered violently. His ears rang with whispers. You entered the story, now you're part of it. The floor opened beneath him. He fell through darkness, through screaming, through a cold that bit into his bones. Then silence. He awoke back in the car in the same rain. On the same road, the GPS had no signal. The clock blinked 3:13 a.m. The figure stood by the road again. This time she was smiling,